It's been a month already. It's time to head to Sagertown, WTC auction, do an auction preview. Stay tuned. This hat's too big for my head. All right, we're coming right into the auction center. We're at WTC down here in Sagertown. If you're coming from the North Hangar right on 79, drive a mile and you're here. The other way, the other way. We're coming right up on this auction here, and the first thing, kick of the pig, is this new idea and really new-like shape, really good shape. I don't know if this is the one that was here last auction or not, but it's a dandy. It's nice. And then we saw this last auction, this International Eagle. Didn't make reserve. We'll see if it does this time around. We got some, I don't know, I call it roofing sheets, but some people use it to side with. And actually, that red siding I could use for the side of my barn, whatnot. So, come over here. We got an M&W 4590. Now, a guy was telling me this is the same as a Krone 250D. So, I don't know if that's true or not. Let me know in the comments below if you know. We got a John Deere tractor here, diesel, and it's gonna, more than likely sell. Can't believe they'd hold over a John Deere, and it doesn't look like there's a reserve on this tractor either. So take a look at the back. We got 16 934s on this tractor. We got dual remotes in the rear, Cat 2 hitch, 16 934s. Those are the same tires that I currently have on my 756 because I haven't changed them out yet. And we got a Bobcat 751 here, and I'm going to go with is it Northern Wisconsin Farmer Brad. I'm going to ask you about this. I'll actually push you this video so you can give me some feedback on it in terms of what you think it's worth and whatnot. So either way, let me know. Looks to be in really good shape. I don't know. Wish I'd have talked to you beforehand. Oh, there's a Zerk there. It looks like it took grease. Give you a little bit of an inside of the cab area. You know. So yeah, there you go. And then we got a Chevy Duramax 1-ton. That's got the typical, you know, Chevy rocker panel rust. For some reason, all them Chevys do that, but looks to be in good shape otherwise. I like the aluminum bed on it, and it's set up for gooseneck, whatnot. We got a Ford F-250 3/4 ton here. I don't know what year it is. We'll go around to the other side, and that does have a reserve on it, by the way, the 1-ton Chevy. And this has no reserve on it. All right, and it is inspected till 5 of 20, so good to go. Got a trip. I don't know if that's the boat that was here last. I'm going to put a link in the description down below, and actually go back and rewatch my video. I don't think this is the same boat that was here last time, but it could be. And then we see we got an F-150 truck over here, and that is the truck that was here last time. It didn't make reserve. Pretty good shape. I got underneath, checked out the frame. Rocker panels are in good shape. Really no rust in it. And I can go over to the bed and check it out too. And I'm pretty sure I was more impressed with this truck than not. So, yeah, and it's in good shape. It's not rhino lined or anything like that. This is a short bed. Looks like it's going to be a 6-foot bed, but looks like somebody maybe was mad at the guy. He's keyed on both sides and his antenna's bent. So I don't know. And then they have a Buick. I don't know. It looks kind of like a hybrid minivan SUV, but yeah, you see the keying on this. And then the old antenna bend, so must have had some neighbors that didn't like him or something. And here we go. We got a John Deere 2-bottom pull type. I guess this would be John Deere's answer to the Little Genius 2-bottom. Big apparatus, big sucker. Mold boards almost look original. You John Deere guys that know about this, right there it is. That's a Syracuse. I can't even hardly read it. It's probably going to come out better on film than my eyes can see it, but yeah, Syracuse, New York. So I'm guessing those could be originals. I don't know, but that is a John Deere right there. And then you got a gravity box. If you have a running gear and need a box, here you go. And it looks like the last thing they had in it was beans, and it was used recently because those beans are picked this year and they're a little bit kidneyed out based on the moisture they've absorbed. And what do we have here? We have a county truck, Conneaut Township plow truck, old plow truck. Yipper. And then we got just like on that, I don't know, one hand I ain't gonna lift that up, but it does lift up and whatnot, and I can peek in there. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. So yeah, there you go. Come down a bit on this. It does have a reserve on it. We got an air compressor, old air compressor. All right. Good, how are you? Yep. And this is the Power King. I'm not sure again if this was the one that was here last auction. I don't think it was. I think it's a different one and whatnot. So no, maybe it was. Maybe it was. It come out of St. Mary's, Pennsylvania. I do remember seeing that and saying that. And well, that truck just pulled in for the auction there. And Dodge, I couldn't tell you what year. What's that? Mid 80s, mid to late 80s, right in that range. Got the plow on it, and it is selling with a reserve. Oh, and we got an Imperial 254. That's going to be a Chinese jobby in four-wheel drive. So if we ever go to war with them, you can drive this sucker right at them, use their own weapon against them. That's what's up. Coming around here, and we got some golf carts. Good to bebop around on your property with. If you're not a four-wheeler guy, you know, you get old, your hips get bad, your knees get bad. These are easy on and easy off. So looks like they got the old dump bed, manual dump bed. Right there's the switch. Flip the switch, you're good to go. And these are good plastic, so set chainsaws in here or whatever, and you'd be good to go. Now I know you all remember this. This is the 865 Massey. Now this is either a no pay or they just didn't come and pick it up yet. And I don't see it. Yeah, I do see a tag on it. Okay, the tag's still there, so I don't know if it's up for sale this time around too. It just wasn't turned out to be a no pay or what the story is on it. We'll certainly find out tomorrow though. But that's interesting because that definitely did sell. Again, I'll put the link in the description below and go from there. This is October. This is the last auction of the year, so gonna make it a good one. We got a John Deere 925 Moco mower. It's got the impeller on it, not the roller type. So, and I've heard good things about these, real good things. That guys, when they stepped up to these from, say, New Holland or whatever, that they'd never go back. So these are touted from all the guys that I've ever talked to really well, and it'll be interesting to see what this goes for. Real interesting. All right, we got a Chevy Blazer, and that's inspected till 12/19. That's December, so January 1st it would need an inspection. And we got the International Cub here with the turf tires on it, just a mow job, and it does come with a blade, so that's interesting. And then of course you could don the tire chains on there, and look at this. How many videos have you watched where I said I need a fast hitch 4-bottom plow? Well, right here it is, and I can guarantee this is probably a 411. I do have the 311 at home. It does have some welds on it, but my word for the age of it, you know, it's going to have welds and whatnot, and this and that and the other. You can see here, there's welds there. You know. Huh, this is interesting. And the coulters seem to turn pretty good. They just need some grease thrown in them. Now, guess who's bidding on a 4-bottom tomorrow? It's even got the original sticker on there. I'm 100% sure that is original. Let you read that, all you Farmall guys. Coming down through on the backside, it looks like we need to hopscotch over here, go back to the mower, and then come across here. And this was here at the last auction. Didn't meet reserve, and it does have a reserve on it. It's a Ford 5000. What do we got for rear skins? We got 15 538s. Okay, so that's a same rear skins I have on my M. Those are probably fine on this. And we got a Ford 4000 with no reserve on it, so we're going to be good to go. Gas job, 4-cylinder, as you all can tell by looking at it. Thing about Ford International and John Deere around here, at least you can get parts for them. Huge, huge plus. Because I don't care what piece of machinery it is, it's all going to need a fixing eventually. Yeah, and just like every other auction you come to down here at WTC auction, they got some tires. And these are 18 434 R1, 8-ply, brand new. Never mounted, brand new. So yeah, and they got a reserve, of course, as they should. So these are nice skins. Got a cool little disc here, and boy, wouldn't it be fun to pull this with the Farmall A. Yeah, it's got John Deere paint on it. I'm not 100% sure it is John Deere though. Could be. Has a clamshell type bearings on it with the Zerks and whatnot, so there isn't much to it, but boy, there'd be a lot to it and having fun. You know, if you needed added weight, just throw some bricks up here, some cinder or some blocks, 30 pounds a piece, get about 3 on each side, you're good to go. A couple 100 pounds pressing down and have some fun in your garden. All right, we got some new steers here, 75 750 16s. That's one size too big than for what I need, but maybe you need them. Come on down and bid them up. Right around here, and we got a 3-point International plow, 3-bottom. I already have a 3-bottom, but this is in pretty good shape here, no doubt about it. If you want to do some old school farming, it does have a reserve, as it should, for the condition that it's in. But if you want to do some old school farming, start a YouTube channel. There you go. Pretty soon these conventional till videos and this and that and the other will not be around anymore with the advent of no-till, and that's just where guys are going. But I'll still be making the videos, no doubt. Always save a piece of dirt for turning and having fun and reminiscing. All right, for all you collectors out there, where else can you go and get a traffic light or two? No reserve on these? And boy, they are monsters. You don't realize how big they are until you're right up close to them on the ground, out and whatnot. Up in the air, they don't look as big, of course. But I'm going to go through some of the smaller stuff real quick. Of course, they always got lawn care stuff here, chainsaws and whatnot. Got a little John Deere 110 vintage. Got the metal seat on it. We got the David Bradley stuff. The one's got some cultivators on it. You could go through and use this for gardening. I'm sure somebody in the day did, and you could too. There's a little trailer with look like spare tires on there. Kind of through. We got a Honda. I don't know. It's a small version. Looks like no bigger than a 250. Right in that range. And one thing I want to emphasize is that, I started coming down here. I used to come down Thursday evening, but I realized and recognized and otherwise that, some of the stuff floats in till noon today, and I don't know if they take anything after that. I don't think they're trying to, but there could be more stuff coming in as I leave. It's probably about 10 in the morning on Friday right now, so this is just a quick overview of what they have currently. And here we go. I think these are going to be 18 438s with a reserve. And where are they at? Yes, these are the 18 438s. They were just a little too far from home last time on them and moved on. These are also 8-ply.